Namaste. Welcome to Love Wins. I hope you're having a blessed and beautiful reality. If you are new here, this is the safe space that I created to discuss all things spiritual warfare. If you are returning, welcome back. Let's burn a little bit of Palo Santo and let's get into the message. I have a few cards pulled. I have a few notes. This will be a quick one today. Yesterday I was completely out of commission. My mom's like, oh, you must have got a stomach bug. You must have got a virus. Could have been. It could have been ascension symptoms. I don't know. I couldn't keep anything down. When I first woke up, I was like, oh, it's weed withdrawals. No, it wasn't weed withdrawals. It was definitely something passing through my body. But anyways, today is a new day and today I feel good. So we are here. Welcome. If you were supporting me on the no smoking, that was hard. It was hard to be so nauseous and not, hit a ball, right? But today we're talking about transformation. Okay? Things are changing at a cellular level. Deep healing. As the planet upgrades, as the energies on the planet are upgrading, a lot of things within your body you're going to notice changing as far as, outside in the world as well. We're birthing a new age, guys. We are birthing a new age. New creations, dreaming a new world into being. And love, right? So we're gonna start with love because this is Love Wins. And in my world, because I am Love Wins and this is Love Wins, and I have a lot of people who use that as like, I'm saying this is personal against me and them and they're not of love and all of that silly stuff. But love doesn't win over you. Like, I win because I'm in love. No, this is all a personal journey with self. Each individual is an internal, you go within, right? Love wins when you return to love. Because outside of earth, outside of here, outside of this realm that we live in, it is only love. So to begin to embody love with wisdom brings in heaven. Right now, in your world, right now, you bring in heaven. And hatred is spread from parent to child. People unconsciously are spreading hatred on the daily. I don't like this politician. I don't like this actor. I don't like this musician. I hate this. I hate. Division. It starts within the family and it just spreads like a wild seed of unkindness. To be unkind is to live in hell. To be hateful is to live in hell. To force your way on another is to be unkind. To live in hell. And nobody I don't even know where I was gonna go with that, but I want to talk a little bit about the other side. I have been following Darius Wright and his out-of-body work that he does. If you're familiar with his work, if you're not, check it out. All over the place, interviews everywhere, right? And it's so Darius started having out-of-body experiences at the age of 7. And on the other side, was shown, what it's all about. And he says when people ask him questions about like, how do you, there's so much abuse going on in this world. There's the trafficking and the energy harvesting, and there's the parasitic races that feed off of the souls. Draco baby, can you get off the dresser? Thank you. There's the parasitic races that are feeding on the souls, right? And all of this stuff, whether you're aware of it or not yet, you're soon to be aware of it, because disclosure is happening everywhere. And as the disclosure is happening, there's going to be a world of people wanting to run straight into a hateful hell reality. But it is people like Darius who are doing the great work, bringing this wisdom, this tangible wisdom, so we can create heaven in our realities. On the other side, it is all love. We return to love, all of it. That judgment that you fear isn't coming from God condemning you. It is every way you in your heart have not been of love. And that fear that you feel inside is the fear of yourself. And this is, nobody is excluded from this. No soul is excluded from this. No matter how wise you become, there are many ways where you are not of love. But when asked, like, how do you manage, like, knowing all of this is happening? And he said, just walk with the other side. Walk in love. Christ consciousness. Unconditional love. There's no reason to be unkind. Even in my world right now, I can be very angry with my son's father. Abuse is still happening right now, and I can be very angry, and it's hard for me to not be angry. As triangulation, isolation, there are narcissistic tactics at play right now. But my son comes home tomorrow. But I can't wait to hug him. And I could be angry. Instead, I practice no contact, so I can separate myself from an external force that takes me out of my heaven, and then do what I need to do inside my body, inside myself, to bring heaven back into my reality. And that is a complete surrender. Complete surrender. That's knowing that my child returns to love. This soul returns to love. We are at the source love. The eternal child, I split this on. We are the internal child at the source. It's love. Everything outside of that is a distortion. So people who are living realities where they are harming and causing harm and creating hell, they are distorted from their source. And that is something to totally walk with the other side. You have compassion for that, but you can't engage. It's a difficult path to walk. I'm walking on the fault line. Macro to micro, our world is walking on the fault line as the box of everything we know it is breaking. Disclosures are happening, and more disclosures will be happening. And there is a time that is coming. Listen to me when I say this, because there are people who have seen this. There are people who know this. I know this. There is a time that is coming where all disclosure will be lifted. The aliens and the angels will show themselves. And it's not a fearful time. It's nothing to fear. The things that you should be afraid of already exist in this world. There's nothing outside this world that you need to be afraid of. Beings? There are dark beings, yes. Baal is a real entity. Moloch is a real entity. Moloch sacrifices, people sacrifice children to these entities. This stuff really exists. But the time that they have rule over this planet, over humanity, it's coming to an end. In the narcissistic system supporting narcissistic abuse, we're transforming out of that. We're birthing a new age of unconditional love. We're bringing in all of the wisdom, the ancient wisdom, the cosmic truths, the Christ consciousness. Is birthing through open channels, open portals, hearts that are transforming, that are healing. The corruption, the manipulation, all of the agendas, they can't vibrate at the frequency we are transforming into. It's not going to be our reality. But while it is our reality, it is our job, each person, each soul, to transform, to integrate into the new age. If we keep focusing on what's wrong, we keep cycling the energy of what's wrong, our words. You put yourself in a self-disempowerment, a self-victimhood. So to step out of that self-victimhood, you go into your heart and ask yourself what your reason is to be unkind. And it's very, it's really hard work to do, because you just want to, that was wrong. I want revenge. That shouldn't happen. They need justice. Yes, it will all happen. When every single person steps out of this body, when their soul steps out of this body and they are faced with themselves, it's between you and the Most High. That's all I can say. And let's shuffle the deck. And get some fresh energy in here, guys, because this. Let's get some fresh energy. About to assassinate this fucking fly right now. Hold on, y'all. I don't like these guys getting up in my space. I just want to say, I know it's hard. And it's frustrating, and nobody has all the answers. I don't have all the answers. No one has all the answers. And then there's so much controversy. There's a lot of controversy. Answer the call. What is your soul calling you to do? That's great, because I want to get into that. There's so much controversy, but it's like your soul has been sent here, and we all have a purpose. We do. We all have a purpose, whatever that purpose is. But to sum it all up, it is to return to love. It is. It's to remember. Wow, this guy's got a It's to remember who you are at the source, which is unconditional love, and to be in that energy of unconditional love while you walk your path here and bring that forward however you can. However you can. Maybe it's just caretaking, loving an animal, picking up trash, just doing things that are kind. Art. Maybe it's through your art, maybe it's through your music, maybe it's through writing. Whatever source it is to bring that energy through for you, you'll find it as you go into yourself and you answer the call. What is your soul calling you to do? What is it? Do you know? And it's okay if you don't. It's okay if you don't. Bring one more message from this deck. Pick the top. The ever unfolding rose. Cracked open. It's happening for you, not to you. Even myself. What I'm going through, what I've been through my entire life, I know everything is happening for me. Do you know that everything is happening for you, no matter what it was? How dark, how hard, how... Get unbound. Releasing soul patterns, contracts, and past lives. Let it all go. Let it all go. Return to love. And I'm not talking about the love like, I have a crush and this is the one and I'm so in love and this is my forever person. No, not that. Not that at all. Hold on, y'all. I know I'm killing a fly as I'm talking about love, right? But these guys, flies are not love. Flies are minions of the underworld. But God, where am I going? This is I'm feeling I want to pull some of these. I don't remember what I was gonna say. If it's meant to come back, it'll come back. But I want to pull some of these. Ugh. I've been really working with these a lot. I'm really... The shadow. I want to read this because 28. So, the unspeakable, the unwelcome, the denied. Although every card in the archetype deck has a shadow potential, this card asks us to delve into the qualities of the shadow itself. We often think that the shadow can be purified, illuminated, and made right through effort and achievement. However, it is typically the case that our lofty pursuit of ascension and perfection is the very source of shadow material itself. By rejecting parts of ourselves and the world, we begin to separate from the whole, rather than getting to know the qualities and content of our shadow. We busy ourselves with avoiding its presence. This is denial. When this card appears, it's time to take inventory of those things you've been denying. When the mind responds with, no, anything but that, you are touching shadow. Find support for this deep inner work and move toward the shadow with patience and compassion. We have a shadow of humanity, macro to micro, and a shadow of self. And the stuff that's coming up in your world that is difficult to face, those are the things that you are being called to go into with an open mind, with an open heart, and approach them from a place that is kind to you? How can you be kind in accepting your shadow? To integrate your shadow. Because remember, there is nothing you can do that is unforgivable. Even the most unforgivable sins that are happening in this world right now, on the other side, they do return to love. And I'm not saying to excuse the bad things that are happening. I'm not at all saying that. It's uncalled for. Completely uncalled for. Harm should not even be. It's... Oh, to say this without being judgmental, it takes deep, deep, deep work. But what spirit, what the Most High, what your soul is calling you to do is to go into the things that are hard for you and ask yourself, how can I bring love into this space? And sit with that. I'm not saying I've mastered that. I'm not. I know love wins. I'm still on the journey to unconditional love because I still get angry when my emails come through. I still put my phone on airplane mode when too many texts come through. But that's how I separate myself so I can stop spiritually bypassing and blaming what's making me angry, and I can sit with self. And I can sit with self and I can regulate my emotions to come to a place outside of distortions. Because you have to remove the distortions to get into clarity. And if it is not love, it's a distortion. It is. Let's burn some more Palo Santo. That stuff here, that great work. But I love you guys. I hope this message helps somebody. I hope you got a little bit of something from this. To me, I felt like I'm talking in circles, but that's because this stuff is deep. This stuff is deep, and this is the work that I'm digging really deep into myself. Like I have at least 12 hours invested in just watching Darius's interviews, and guys, every single thing that you are experiencing that does not feel good is not God. Okay? So if you want to feel God, you gotta feel good. And I'm not talking about feeling good like I'm gonna go ride a roller coaster, I'm gonna go get high, I'm gonna go. No, I'm talking about in your heart, in your mind, in your body. But I'm gonna end that here. I gotta take these dogs out for a walk, and I love you, all of you. Okay? We're gonna save the children, because it's happening. We're gonna end the corruption, because it's happening. There is an event coming where disclosure is happening, and all of the aliens and the entities and the angels and everything will be made known. There won't be one human on this planet that won't be able to see the truth. And this is not something to be afraid of. This is something to get excited for. Okay? Come out of fear. come out of hell, come out of hatred. And it's hard to come out of hatred. I'm speaking from experience. I have felt hatred these past couple of years with quite a few people. And I can honestly say right now, I don't hate anybody. I don't. I still get upset, but I don't hate anybody. So I'm going to leave you with that, okay? Hatred is spread from parent to child. What seeds are you planting in the young minds, hearts, and souls of our future? Okay? I love you guys. Love wins.